Hey yo, what's going on, guys? It's Alex with Finite to Freedom. Today we are going to talk actually about fear, greed, the market, gold. As you saw, did you buy with me? Let's start actually our show with a little bit music. I've got you some news, but let's celebrate first. I want to know how's everyone today.
I got a feeling and it's out there, you can read about it. I got a feeling that it starts with how you feel about it. When push comes to shove, you can shout it, you can scream about it. And if you do, you can't forget there's any doubt about it. Oh, it's automatic, I'm on my way.
What a day, what a week we're starting, right? I celebrated on Saturday on the podcast. If you have missed it, don't you worry, I got your back. You will see it over here and you will receive an amazing podcast. Like, I loved it. Great company, great people on to the whole conversation, Stacy, Sab, everything. It was amazing, right? We had some music and we're going on. But I'm going to say for Saturday, I've got you a surprise and I hope you guys going to enjoy it. So let's see how's everyone doing today. There is a lot of noise out there on YouTube and people are saying that USA is going to collapse. A lot of noise, right? But I'm here for you and I will present you a few things that I think they are valuable. And as you see from the title, I say greed, fear, gold, market. Why do I mention this, right? There is greed in the market currently, but for us, there's fear. Like I have fear right now because the market is moving like I don't know how. Like we are all-time highs. We had rate cuts. There is like inflation. There is still tariffs. There is still uncertainty. So just because the market or some stocks, because not all stocks went up, right? Because if, for example, like let's say Nvidia went up, AMD went up, Tesla went up, blah blah blah, right? I would say do not chase the pump. Do not chase this thing that is happening right now, right? It might sound a little bit, I don't know, some people might not agree, right? But what I said, I kept my promise. I've provided you the videos. I discussed on the must watch videos. I created 4 series of that. I created a series actually with 4 videos and I explained a few things. And on that video, I explained why I'm willing to go into gold and silver. Right now, I'm a big fan still of Nvidia, but I'm not going to chase it. Why? Because I think it would be a terrible move, right? But the choice is yours. I'm not saying what to do. The choice is yours. I'm going to just present you a few things that I believe it will help. So we've got greed, right? If you have heard really successful people like Warren Buffett, Robert Kiyosaki, there's loads out there, right? So I don't remember every single person. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I'm not doing great with names. Even at work, I struggle with names. And I'm going to say that Warren Buffett had bought silver with quite a big amount, and we're talking about millions. If I'm not wrong, because it's been a little bit of time, he bought a few millions of silver. Why would he do that, right? Why wouldn't he stay with the market? What does he know? So the economy is going a little bit down. We've seen America had a debt of $34 trillion debt. Right now we are at 37, right? So what is going on? So there is greed, but for us, I'm scared, right? I'm right now I have fear. So I sold all my positions almost, as I said. I'm going to take my money from Robinhood and take it to eToro that I can use the leverage because I know how to use it. I've been patient. I've built my patience actually. I've actually learned how to be disciplined and so and so and so. So because I want to be truthful, I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So right now you can see my account at $490. I've taken partially between 7 days, I think 7-8 days. I took partially my money. So today I transferred another $204 from Robinhood to eToro. And what happened? There you go, right? I bought gold, I bought silver. Let's say someone doesn't believe me or anything at all. Let's put a little bit more transparency. I'm gonna show you my history. Yesterday I sold my XRP. Well, midnight I sold my XRP, and as soon as gold and silver opened, I basically put a position. So my short on BBAI, it actually paid off. I was $70. If you see on the previous video, I was down $70 on this exactly position, right? I didn't change anything. You can see it, right? There is no other BBAI, so it was the remaining. So I was down $70. And then when I came home and the market was opened, I saw BBAI going down. So I shorted it on Friday, and it actually paid off on Monday, which is fine, right? Not all trades are going to be every minute or every 5 minutes, or it might take some time. It might take an hour. It might take a day. It might take 2 days, right? I want to be on profit. So I was happy with the $33.15. I sold it. I took it. I placed from the XRP that I sold, which was red, right? I lost 70 cents. I bought during the midnight. I bought exactly this. I put £100, right? I didn't put all my money. I kept $40 on my on the sides, and I put $100 onto gold. I was happy with it. I sold it, and I took $16.26, right? So that made me a pure profit of today, of actually a trade deal, right? I bought and I sold, that's trade. And I haven't sold yet this one because I'm going long term. So, and that was the plan. Because when I'm scared, I want to place somewhere that is actually precious. Important, and so and so and so. If you haven't watched the video about must watch gold and silver, please do. Explains a lot of things and why would I do that. So that was my strategy weeks ago, and now I can put it into place. So right now, for example, I have a pure profit of closed deals around $49.41, right? Not bad, right? My plan is $20 every single day if I can, so I can make a few more dollars extra as an income. Now, if I sell that, my profit is gonna jump into like 125, 100, something like that, right? Let's say 120, circle number, right? But I'm not. Why would I sell it? I believe, and I'm going to bring the charts, and I'm going to do, if I have any request, I'm going to do the technical analysis. And why would I sell? I believe gold can easily reach $3,800, which is, there you go, my targets, and after that I'm gonna place it into 4,000, possibly 150 or 200, something like that. I'm going to have to check all this in time during this week. So pretty good, right? Even these, I'm not calculating them as, because it's a few cents, but it's still a profit. So I'm not gonna talk about these, but you can see fully green, right? I had one red here, and if you want me to show you more, I've got $30 loss, $3.77 loss, $42.34 loss. But you can see how many reds and how many greens, right? So to me, that proves to myself that I'm actually doing all right, right? I've learned on my own how to read the charts. I've learned how to do the technical analysis. I've seen videos, so I was willing to put the hard work and the effort. So let's not rambling around about this. I'm quite happy. I also invested into silver because I've said on that video that I believe silver can easily do ×2 this year, and maybe we will see ×3 and ×5, right? So it's not a prediction, but I think it's important because silver is going to be used for many, many things. A little bit, let's discuss it. Computers, right? You're gonna use silver, right? CPUs, GPUs, they're always going to use that material. So gold and silver, you will see that they are actually moving at the same direction together, and that's why I chose it. Also, I listened to a podcast that Robert Kiyosaki had, and he made valuable points, but I'm not the type of person that I'm gonna listen and go do it. I'm going to still do the hard work. I'm gonna still search, because if I lose money, I don't want to blame someone that I listened, right? And that's why I always say I'm not giving financial advices. I'm only here to share my journey, and I think it's been going really, really good. I feel blessed about it. We've got really good audience, good members, and good viewers. I appreciate every single one of you guys. The podcast was almost is going to reach to 100 views, I believe, which I really do appreciate it. And let me tell you why. Because anything I do without you guys, it's only gonna be a video, right? So you add the value onto this journey, and I'm quite happy to share my journey, and hopefully we can learn from each other, we can share experiences, and hopefully in time, in the near future, we can have more people coming in on the live calls. I'm going to have to sort out this live call so we won't use Discord. For now, I'm paying attention to pay for the licenses for the music that I'm using. So I hope you guys, honestly, I hope you guys have bought or have gold aside on your investments, because it's a really good investment long term, right? And let me tell you why. Back in I can't remember year, to be honest, let's say 3 years ago, actually, there you go, 2022, I started putting money. So after 7 years of pure studying, and I got, I can't use the word, let's say I trusted some people that, I didn't know, right? And they were presenting everything paradise and beautiful and everything like that. So I followed them, I paid to use platforms and everything, and then they wanted me to just literally do the pyramid scheme. So what it is, I would have to provide them 2 customers every single month, and these 2 customers would pay my education. So I didn't like it. I didn't want it. So I'm quite happy that I'm learning on my own, and hopefully I can learn from you and you can learn from me. So I invested back then on, my first investment was gold. I used to say Tesla and Nvidia, but then I went on eToro and I had a look, because I don't want to present something that it's not correct, it's not right. So I went down and I scrolled over and over and over, and I found my first position was gold at 1600, bang on, right? And right now I regret it, but I don't actually regret it, if it makes sense, right? It was a lesson learned. It was a mistake that I didn't want to repeat again. So, hello, Vanessa. Vanessa, it's good to have you here. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. And let me know down on the comments, on the live chat, actually. I need to get used to that. Let me know how was your day and how is your investment going. I hope all the best for you, and it's so good to have you here. And it was a lesson learned, right? Because I used leverage at the time, the maximum one, 20 times 20, and I didn't have the discipline. I didn't have the patience. So I lost money, right? But I didn't lose money because of gold. I lost money because of my greed on Nvidia, right? Because I was trading at that time. So I can see now that I could have 42 grand in my pocket and make my journey easier, right? But I would never change the outcome that I'm currently right now. If I didn't have done that mistake, possibly I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have built my patience. I wouldn't have built my discipline. And as I say, there is a lot of noise out there. People are scared right now, right? Because there's so many titles of market is gonna crash. USA is going to bankrupt. Like, how do you put a title like that out there while you can impact people? So I don't want to do things like that, and I will never do things like that, to be honest. Like, I prefer to earn everything with my own sword, without manipulation, without fearing, without anything. So I explained why I put the titles of greed and fear. Right now the market is reacting with greed, but the like people like Warren Buffett and stuff, they take it as fear and they stay out. I'm not saying that they sold all their positions, but they have money aside. So with the right moment, like for example, if we see Nvidia at 120, it's a great deal, right? So I would go in. So that's what I mean metaphorically, fear for us. So we use greed as fear, so we can stay away from the market, which I'm not saying fully. I'm not trying to say take your money out. I'm not saying that. I'm just providing you something that I've learned with the period of time. So when the market is on greed, people stay out. Or they sell most of the position, or 50% or 20%. It's up to you what you're gonna do, right? But then when we have fear, we going like crazy. And I guarantee you that we are going like crazy. Like when I saw Nvidia at $87, I was like, hold on, I can't time the market. So let it go the way it goes. If I get a signal that it starts going up, I'll buy. And so I did. I bought 93, 95, 96, 98, 100, 102, and so and so and so. So I went with pure greed and bought, because I bought with confidence, because I don't know when we're gonna see these prices again. So that's why I put the titles like that. And again, I'm not trying to manipulate or anything. I'm just providing you how I see it as a person not belonging to the 95% right now. Because remember, when hedge fund managers are buying, when retail investors are buying, why the 1% stays out? Because they're waiting for the right moment, right? Obviously, you can't know the right moment, but would you right now buy Nvidia, for example, at $180 or $170 or $175, or Tesla at 430 or something like that? Or would you wait, gather money aside, build your capital, and then you can go crazy and say, you know what, that's a great price. Nvidia at $90, come on, let's go, So I wanted to explain that. So let me go back a little bit to the comments. Vanessa, everybody learns by doing. Exactly, Vanessa, the last podcast, that's why I chose the title of the right time to start is now. And that's kind of like the motto that I used on the first banner that I had on my YouTube, because I believe that. And I'm really glad that I can hear you speaking back, and it's so great. So I have 2 options on Wolf, and it's doing well. Really glad to hear that. Really good job, really good job. I'm personally, I don't know anything about options. I'll be honest, right? So if you are willing to jump on anytime on a live, on a podcast or anything like that, and to discuss about the options, I'm more than happy to do that. Uh, Also, other investments. I did sell a lot of things because I want to have some cash just in case things crash. There you go. So you are trying to get ready, which is good, right? That's why I took most of my money from Robinhood, from BBAI, and I invested into gold and silver because I know while waiting, I can make money. So really good decision, Vanessa. Really, I'm really proud of that. Um, right. So you're speaking to. I hope so. Hope so. I'm only trying to kinda. It's a big plan. I'm trying to kinda eliminate as much as possible the noise out there, because I've been into that situation when I was watching videos and I was trusting people and they were saying like, oh, the market is gonna crash and blah blah blah, and I was buying really high. So that's why I'm saying that I wouldn't buy anything. And guys, I'm always going to put myself as what I would do, because if I can't put my money where my mouth is, then why would you listen? Right? And I told you before on video that if someone is telling you that, oh, the market is going to crash, buy now, turn around and say to them, put your money into your mouth and let that action speak. Right? I'm kind of like a little bit harsh, I might sound, but that's the reality. It's your hard work, it's your hard earned money. So why would you allow someone else to guide you on that, right? To manipulate you, actually, not guide you. There's a difference between guiding and manipulating. So you have good heart, Alex. Apologies about that. Don't allow power to corrupt your intent you have at this point. Never, never. Um, that's why I haven't presented all my plans, because I want my actions to show what I'm trying to do. And when we go to phase 2, phase 3, that's gonna say a lot. But I'm really, really excited about this journey. Jerry and Elba, glad to have you back here. Glad to have you back here. What an amazing conversation with Jerry yesterday. Really happy that we heard his voice. Honestly, that was the biggest blessing ever. Also, I said to my mom that, Jerry is awake and everything like that. He spoke to us. We had a real conversation, and she goes, like she was like surprised. So we are both happy to have you here. And I paid 49 cents for 2 options of Wolf for a total of $99. Right now it's at $900 plus. Wow. Wow. Like, congratulations. Honestly. Darren Elba says, Vanessa Davis, Vanessa, you are a blessing. Absolutely, everyone is here, and that's the beauty of it. For me, being the producer or anything like that, I have the privilege to get this feeling, you know. So, Vanessa says, hi Jerry and Elba, sending love to you. Vanessa also says, lol Alex, it's put your money where your mouth is. Yes, thank you for the correction. Thank you for the correction. Right. But you know what I mean, right? And absolutely, absolutely. If someone doesn't put their money where their mouth is, I personally don't listen, right? I'm willing to be guided. I'm willing to get information. I'm willing to all the positive things. But if someone tries to take advantage of my money or manipulate me or anything, I'm long gone, right? So We're blessed to be here together. Alex, we send you our love. My love comes back to you. Um, that's awesome to hear, Darren Elba. So let's go back a little bit. So I hope this makes sense. That when there is greed on the market, I prefer to stay away, like the 1%. And I've learned that with a hard way. And when there is fear, that's when I'm going to be greedy and buy as much as possible because that's going to generate me money. And I've got lots of plans, not for me only, but for the whole thing. Like right now, I'm investing into my studio, I'm investing into my channel, I'm paying licenses for YouTube, for songs on YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoying it. But I'm never gonna be like, help me. I like what I do. I like investing in myself. And this is another part. Invest in yourself, guys. This is the biggest thing that I've ever heard in my life. So, let me drink a little bit of water. So, again, I hope you guys are fantastic today. For me, the amazing weekend from last week, it continues towards this week, but that doesn't mean I'm not expecting to lose money, right? As long as my profits are more than my losses, I'm happy with it. So Vanessa says, hit the like button. Absolutely, hit the like button, because when we reach to 100 likes, then YouTube is suggesting it to a much wider audience and more people can avoid the noise. That's what we are trying to build here. I try to avoid the noise. So Vanessa also agrees, yes, invest in yourself. That's how I live life. Absolutely. You gotta do the things that you want for you. Don't try to live life on expectations from others, right? Do what's best for you, and the right people will follow. Honestly, I've got the privilege of having this amazing community, amazing viewers, and I'm putting everyone. Just because someone didn't subscribe, okay, so what? You know, I appreciate that you are taking the time to watch the videos and the lives and everything. I appreciate that. So let's go back a little bit to, I hope that explained it. Also, I want to say big shout out to James 007, that he said to me on Discord, Alex, are you using Trading 212? I said, not really. I don't really like it. But it doesn't mean that, you know, I'm an enemy of it. Like, it's just a platform that I have eToro for my main one. So he said to me to send him the link, and I will receive 5 shares, free stocks. And right away I said, what's for you though? Because I don't want to only receive, I want the other person to be benefited as well. So on eToro, I never did the $50 share link. So I never sent my link to someone so I can get $50, right? I could send it to 10 people and get $500, but what's the value? Again, I'm gonna teach you the value of money. It's dead. It's no use. It's no value. It's nothing to do like with gold, that you have something to back it up. It's dead. So why would I care? Right? So the relationships are more important than money. So, and you will see my actions and it will back it up. So I had the privilege of these 5 shares to receive $68.75. 60. See, I'm addicted to dollars. 68 pounds and 75 p. So that goes to my ISA. For those who don't know ISA, what it is, it's basically UK allows you 20 grand to be untaxed. So I can build my pension here, right? This way, yes, I would love to have pension because I have access to withdraw my money anytime I want. I have access to, I don't get taxed mainly, right? And I don't have a company to actually, keep my money so they can earn, and then they can turn around and say to me like, oh, if you want to get to retire, you have to be 68. What's that? Right? So if something is positive, I'm taking it. I'm all in. So I want to thank James 007 for this, that I had the privilege to gain these free shares, and I hope he got as well big prizes too. So I've explained a little bit here. We're remaining at $81 pure today, the third trade, right? But I'm going long term on that. So let's leave that. So let's close it. And what a week. We are having amazing news this week that I'm gonna try to cover as soon as I come back from work. Vanessa says James 007 is a good person. Everybody here is fantastic. Honestly, guys, I appreciate you so much. And let's discuss a little bit what we are expecting. Tuesday, we are going to the USD. What we are expecting, right? So we are gonna have Flash Manufacturing PMI, Flash Services PMI, Richmond Manufacturing Index, and then Federal Chair Powell speaks. How the market is gonna react like that, and that's where the title comes in for the market, right? I explained to you about the grid. I explained to you about the fear. I explained to you about gold. I'm going to explain you now massively about the market. So whatever I use as a title is not going to misinform or mislead. So I want to see how the market is going to react at the 5:35 p.m. UK time, right? I want to see how it's going to react. But I'm almost out. I only have left $500 in. Not even that, because $19.88 it's a profit from today, $20, let's say. So $4.82 is my money that I kept inside Robinhood. The rest of my money are in gold, from what you saw, guys, right? So that's for tomorrow. I want to see how the market is going to react. Hopefully, I'm going to be on live and cover it. Now, Wednesday, we have something else. We have new home sales. We have crude oil inventories, right? Why do I pay a lot of attention on sales, on home sales and buildings normally, like homes and everything like that? Because it's affecting, right? It gets affected by the economy. As I said, previous videos, I think almost 2 weeks ago, the debt that United States had, it was around $34 trillion, and right now in less than 2 weeks it goes to $37 trillion. Like, that's massive, right? So we have to keep updating ourselves with everything: consumers price index, producers price index, inflation, tariffs, rate cuts, everything pays attention. Everything plays a massive role, guys, right? If you don't get informed, then why would you go to the stock market to invest? Because, okay, it's a great company, but don't you want to buy it at a good price? Why would you buy it like high? So Vanessa says also my wolf option is now at $970. That's massive. That's brilliant. Honestly, keep updating me on that, Vanessa. I'm really happy to have a conversation about it. And learn. It doesn't expire until October the 17th. My option is for $7, and the stock is $11.75 right now. I'm kind of speechless. Like that, this is a great one. Jerry Nelba, Alex, thank you for all your work and honesty. The most up-to-date information in investment. Thank you very much, Jerry Nelba. I appreciate that. I mean, I'll be a little bit humble right now, right? I think I could cover more, but it's crazy. The news are coming from both sides, and I don't know what to cover actually. Like, I'm choosing the most important things to point out. And again, I'm not professional. I don't want to mislead people or anything like that. I'm just here to share my journey. I'm here to share information that help my investment. And as you can see, I can have the proofs. I back it down, right? so many green trades and really less red days, red trades, right? But I keep trying to learn from what happened on that red day, red trade. So we've got all these. Now, when the prices are going to be a little bit bad about what's it called? Not retail, real estate, right? That's when you understand that the market has affected everything, right? It's not about only the inflation and jobs and everything like that. It's affecting real estate as well. And that's what I want to say before I go back to the market, to the stock market and invest. But will I sell my gold? I'm not going to do the same mistake of losing like the opportunity of getting 42 grand in 2 years, right? That's doing nothing. So yeah, I'm waiting for that. And then Thursday. Thursday is another excited day. We've got the final GDP, the quarterly. We've got the unemployment claims. We've got the core durable goods orders. We've got the durable goods orders monthly. The core durable goods orders, if you remember, core always doesn't include two things. Should we check? Let's check. So change in the total value of new purchase orders placed with manufacturers for durable goods, excluding transportation items, right? So we're going to break everything down. We've got the durable goods orders. We've got the final GDP price index quarterly. We've got the goods trade balance, and we've got the prelim, I think I pronounced it correctly, prelim, wholesale inventories monthly, month to month, right? So, Darren Elba says, James 007 is a great, blessed person. Nobody really knows what tomorrow holds, but you can give an opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely. We should only, and I'm saying it live, I'm always thankful for the roof over my head, the food on my table. I came from Greece. This country, UK, was kind enough. They are hosting me, right? I have lots of respect for the country. I pay my bills, I pay my tax, everything. They gave me a job. So I'm thankful for these things. Money can come and go, right? Just because I'm chasing financial freedom and because my financial freedom is all about time, and money can help me have a lot of time and spend it with my loved ones and everything. That's mine. It's not materials, right? And that's why I'm backing it up that I don't care about the dollar. What I care is about valuable assets, right? So I've explained it. Every currency is debt. So why would I need to save money when they're printing money, when it's debt, right? So this is about the news. I'm going to start the hard work tomorrow, actually, because we're going to start tomorrow, Tuesday, after I come back. So before I come back, an hour before I start the live, set up the live, we are going to already have the results. So I'm going to receive the results 30 minutes after, because I finish at that time. So Sab, let's go, mate, let's go. Glad to have you here. Vanessa sends the hello to Sab. Jerry and Elba, always, God bless you, Sab. That's why I appreciate both. They're always going to be starting the line with that, and it's really inspiring me. So I've explained what we are expecting this week, and I want to see how the market will react, right? So let's talk a little bit. I gave you my my Robinhood. I gave you my Toro. So let's talk a little bit about it. So as you can see here, I've already had yesterday, well, midnight today actually, midnight. I was preparing the chart on eToro for when I'm going to buy. So as you can see, the red box, right? We're going to discuss about demand and supply on another video, and I'm going to explain what is demand and what is supply. If people want to learn how to trade, I'm not going to scare you with 95% of people are losing their money. Okay, for real? Like, okay, your question should be, how can I be the 5% of the people that they actually making money? Like, come on, right? And I'm pretty sure Sab is gonna comment now, come on, by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just a little bit there. So, I placed my red box. I'm going to discuss it about that. The red box, which if it was going, as you can see, we are having massively green candles, right? Strong bullish signals. So from this moment here, actually, sorry, apologies. From this moment here, 26th of August, I've placed the line which aligns with Fridays, right? And that's what I prepared midnight. If it broke below this line and hit this red box, then I would just wait to buy at a greater price. But it didn't, right? And it hit the green box. The green box symbolizes the area of the all-time highs from the specific days, right? And it's a signal that shows me if we're going to go up. So we didn't break below the line. We didn't touch the red line, right? The red box. So I'm really explaining it into a really simple way, right? And what I did, I placed my trade for the $16 that you saw profit. I placed it around here, 3,690 yesterday. I was talking with Sab on Discord and I sold my XRP straight on and I bought gold with the money that I had, like $100, and I left the $40 on my side. But then I received my money from Robinhood and I went all in. Why would I not buy? So I used now the maximum leverage, and before you decide to use leverage, guys, please invest smart, avoid the noise, learn. Knowledge is power, right? Take it from a guy that was not disciplined, was not patient, he was greedy, lost $1,500, and I don't want you to happen that. Like if you lose $50, okay, part of the journey. But you know, I really appreciate the hard work. Like everyone is hard working to earn money and to put food on their table, pay their bills and everything. So don't waste it. Invest smart, learn, right? So that's a little bit about the leverage. So I've learned about it. I know how to use it. I'm not 100%, right? I'm still allowing my head place to receive information, right? I'm not an expert. I don't think anyone is an expert. So I bought it and I sold today. And I took the profit, $16, and then I combined all my money from Robinhood that they came into eToro account and I went all in. Right now I have invested about 10 grand with leverage. Let's be honest, let's be clear, right? I think $500, yes, $500 my money, and then times 20, it multiplies it and it has the position of 10 grand, and that's giving me two and a half ounces of gold, right? So let me go a little bit on the comments. I told you Sub will go with come on, right? And MSK knows how to do that voice. So Sab appreciates the chat yesterday with Jerry. And Vanessa says, are you showing us something because we only see you, Alex? Oh my God. Oh my God. I got embarrassed right now. It's live. It's unedited. Oh dear, oh dear. Yes, I was supposed to show, guys. Oh my God. Right. Let me fix it a little bit with music. Nothing music cannot fix, right? Let me. Oh God, like, thank you so much, Vanessa. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's hear a little bit of music. Vanessa says, nice to meet you, Wingo. Vanessa says also, I don't do marginal leverage. Gold, absolutely sub. Me either, Vanessa. Got to be careful, Alex. I mean, people gotta love me for that, right? I accept my mistake. Oh my days. Right, we're here to help. Absolutely, absolutely. So let me bring the main screen. Oh my days. Oh my days. That's all I can say. Oh my days. It's so hard, guys. Honestly, I've got to control the music. I've got to control the OBS Studio. I've got to control YouTube channel, the chat. I've got to control the live, if it is performing or not. I've got to go. Oh my days. Embarrassing moment. I do apologize, guys. I can't take it back, right? And I wouldn't. It's a mistake. We move forward. People make mistakes, right? And this is all about this journey. We make mistakes. We learn from it. We get ready for the next time. So that's a great example that I can really mess it up. So what I was showing, right? What I was showing. So yeah, I showed, guys, this is my my third trade for today. I'm $75 right now. We don't have to have music. Information is key. Absolutely, absolutely, you are right, Vanessa. So let's bounce back the atmosphere, right? Because I was feeling a little bit, motivating there. So I'm showing you guys now my trade, right? I do apologize for before that I wasn't showing it. I can't believe that. And it's been 46 minutes actually. But it's okay. It's okay. At least we had the conversation. So to show you the facts, as I was saying before, this is my trade, the third one, right? And I'm going to show you my previous ones. Green, today, $16.26. The gold that I bought during midnight because I sold XRP. XRP, I sold it, right? 70 cents lost. Bad trade. I'm taking the responsibility. BBAI, I was down $70 on the trade on Friday when the market closed, and it turned up green today because the market went down. BBAI, at least. I'm not gonna say the market because some stocks went down, some stocks went up. But you can see, like, one red, green, green, all green, right? So that proves to me that I've been doing the right thing, right? Again, discipline, patience, knowledge, everything. Keep upgrading yourself, keep investing in yourself. And then I'm gonna show you previews, right? Because the journey for trading started only now. $30 down, right? Show more. $3 down and 77 cents. Green, green, green. $42 down, 34 cents. Green, green. Again, $2.64. All these losses, right? All these losses that I'm showing you guys, right? It got covered by my profits, by the crazy week that I have last week. So that's a little bit there. I don't know if people will stay long to see that I messed it up and I'm fixing it now because Vanessa informed me. Thank you very much, Vanessa. But yeah, this is where I was on about the trades. Let me go back on the comments. Sab, I would have told you, Alex, but I was late to the call. Now, don't worry, mate. It's my mistake. I shouldn't expect others to correct me. It's my mistake. I'm taking the responsibility there. You are fine. Don't you worry about it. We bounce back, right? It's a pure example of things can go wrong, but who cares? Continue the effort, continue the hard work, bounce back. So I was talking to my mother, got to call mommy dear every day. Absolutely. Moms are the most valuable asset ever. And I've said time and all these things, but moms are the most precious asset there. No money can do anything about it. We're loving being with the Finite to Freedom family. Love to have you here, Jerry and Elba. Sub, uranium energy up again today, 8%. We will do the chart if you want. I don't mind at all, mate. We can see together how it goes. Vanessa, I'm still down with BBAI, just holding it because I think something is brewing with them. I'm sorry, I don't have news on BBAI, but I know as a company it will do great. I think from their technology and everything, I think they're going to do great. And the recent news that I had, it was a couple of weeks ago that they're preparing to put chips into products so they can track every single product. Like, this is fantastic. It's not only facial recognition. But I have to present you though that I don't know what BBAI jumped so fast back up to $7 and something, because they lost the contract with military. So I don't know what happened exactly. So I don't want to mislead you or anything, but I have to provide you both information that I have up until now. Sounds good, Sub. BMNR down 10% today, but sticking with it. Absolutely, mate. If you believe and you know the fundamentals of the company, why not, right? That's why I stayed with BBAI, and I knew I'm gonna reduce my my losses. I was only down. It wasn't loss. I was only down. So yes, I like BBAI. Vanessa says also my BMNR is down as well. I did sell some and kept my lower cost once. I hear BMNR is doing an offering of $70. I didn't know that. Thank you for the information, Vanessa. So what I was explaining, guys, if you decide to go to trade, learn how to be disciplined, learn how to be patient, because without these two, you're gonna lose money. And I don't want to scare you, but it's the truth. I've been there. I've done that. So take it from a guy that lost $1,500. I know it's not much, but to me, I would still want to have that, right? So I'm still trying to recover this money with my trades. So then you have to learn about resistances and support levels. Then you have to learn how to read the candles, what is bullish, what is bearish, right? There's so many candles. And what I would suggest, there is a beautiful mousepad on Amazon, and it actually helps me. I've got it over here, and I can't really, I will do it. You know what? I will do it because I can do whatever I want. So, so if it's gonna help you, why not? So as you can see here, it has every single pattern. It has every explanation you guys need. Again, it's massively helping me, so why not, right? And it's only costed me like 10 pounds. So why not, you know? Also, you read all that, then you move forwards towards the how to draw the lines, right? Up, down, side ones, anything, horizontal and everything, right? So then you learn about supply and demand. I'm going to explain that on another video. Vanessa, has everyone pressed the like button? I think people are going to not press the like button because I messed it up. No, but it would massively help, honestly, guys. I think people can understand where I come from, and I don't think they're gonna judge that because I think I'm going to provide valuable information. BBAI, they have made headlines recently after the biometric identity system was implemented in Nashville International Airport. Thank you for the information, Shab. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, because I cannot do everything on my own, and this is how amazing the community is, the family. They actually try to help me, and you saw it live, right? I'm not gonna take my mistake back. Vanessa corrected me, helped me, not corrected me, helped me. I wouldn't say corrected. That's kind of seem like I said something wrong. So she helped me and said, "Alex, are we supposed to say something?" You know, it's great. It's great. It's a lesson learned. So. Busy day. Hi, family. Hello, Tony. Hello, Tony. Good to have you back here, mate. Hey there, Tony. Hi, Purman to Richman. Vanessa. Sub. I haven't heard Vanessa saying Wusa, right? I have to bring it down. Stop being so hard on yourself, Alex. It's okay. We're human. Exactly. Exactly. I don't think I'm so harsh on myself anymore like I used to be, but yeah, just have a bit of a joke and stuff. Not called mistakes, it's called learning. There you go. There you go. I like that. I like that. So, there you go. Wusa. God bless you, poor man to rich man. Thumbs up. So, midnight. That I received the money from Robinhood today. I placed my order. And what did I do? I saw all the signals. Which are the signals? All these bullish pattern, all these bullish big green candles. The line, we didn't break below this line, and we didn't touch the red box, which it would signal that we're going down, but we didn't. So I have placed my green box over there, which is coming from the positions that they are actually closed on these specific days. So you are trying to make two candles to match together. Right now you can see one, 2, 3, 4. 4 green candles. What more do we need, right, as a signal? So it broke. It was inside here, so I placed my my position, and right now I'm enjoying the profit. I'm not gonna take it because I do believe that gold is going to go to the 3,750, 3,770, 3,800, 4,000, and so and so and so. So I'm keeping it for a long term, right? Darren Elba, thumbs up and hearts. You guys bring us beautiful family as a you guys bring us a beautiful a beautiful family as a family. All right, okay. I think I read it wrong, to be honest, in the beginning. I'm sorry. Bullish is up 23% in the past week. Yes, sir, it is. You guys bring us a beautiful blessing as a family. Absolutely, absolutely. So, I think gold has the potential to go to the 4,000 and the 4,150 and the 4,200. But I'm going to have to do the study and see if these targets are there, because it might be lower, it might be higher. I don't want to provide something wrong. I invested also on silver. Silver, you can see the 1 minute pattern, how it looks. Great example, right? We've got the daily for gold for long term, and then we've got also for the short term as well, because I'm changing it into 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. But silver, I just did that, which is on a 1 minute time frame, and look at that. Boom. Right? That's a horizontal line, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 lines combined, and then you have 1, 2 from the green to the green, and boom, it broke up and it goes up and now sideways. Do I still believe that silver is going to do a times 2 and a times 3 and a times 5? Yes, absolutely. I spoke before. How many companies will use it technologically, right? You need silver on your CPU. You need silver onto your GPU. You need silver onto the motherboards, right? You need so many. And I'm only talking with the area of my expertise that I build computers, right? That is going to be another company that I want to build. So, hi Jerry and Elba. Mike, oh my God, Mike is here. Legend. So, hi Purman, hi Jerry and Elba, hi Purman to Richmond, hi Vanessa, Mike, thumbs up. Jerry prefers deep dish pizza over thin crust, lol. I'm not gonna go into the pizza thing because I'm gonna start ordering back again pizza, and I don't wanna do that. I need to start eating healthy. So I own HYMC, which is a gold mine. It's been climbing the past few trading days. I didn't know that. See, there's so many opportunities out there. Honestly, appreciate the information, Vanessa. Hi, Mike. Wusa. It's so good to hear that. Mike. Hi, Wingo. Hi, Alex. Good to have you here, Mike. So, I explained a little bit about gold. I explained a little bit about silver. Now, let's dive in a little bit about here. That I have my resistances and my support levels. Same situation, you see. So we broke above the resistance of 3,674. We broke already the resistance at $3,709, and now these two lines are turned into our support level. Next resistance is the $3,800. So are you excited? Am I excited? Definitely, you saw the title. So next one, we're going to see if it's going to be the 4,000, and then we go further up. Silver, it passed. You can see live now that I'm changing the resistances into support levels. So we passed the $43.09, and we are so bullish right now. These two candles are really bullish, right? My next target is the $46, and I will have to look on based on the pattern if it's going to be the next target, the 48 or the 50 or the 49. It could be 49 and a half, right? So for now, I'm keeping the resistance at $46. Let's go a little bit to Nvidia. Nvidia, my favorite stock, but I'm not going to pay that much because it's really high. Look at that green candle. Wow. Amazing. I will say though, why that green candle is like that. So let's jump a little bit before we do the analysis on the news. Tech Voices, Oracle, TikTok, Nvidia, OpenAI, EU airport cyber attack. Oracle will provide security for a new version of TikTok's US algorithm under a deal being negotiated between China and the US government. That also calls for TikTok's US operations to be sold to a group of US investors. I think that's massive. That's great for Oracle as well, and for the TikTok, right? For the TikTok lovers. Nvidia plans to invest up to $100 billion in Microsoft-backed OpenAI to build and deploy at least 10 gigawatts of AI data centers with Nvidia systems, with the first expected to be deployed in the later half Why did I read it later? Later half of 2026. That is why Nvidia jumped so big and that green candle. So we justify everything. You see, we're not just use voices or words or anything in the air. So the EU Agency for Cybersecurity has confirmed that recent disruptions at several major European airports are the result of a ransomware attack. Right? There we go. We read that. I know there are no dumb questions, so here goes. Absolutely, mate. Feel free to ask anything. When I started investing, I was watching lots of YouTube videos and bought so much SHIB. Is that a Shiba or not? I don't think it is Shiba. Let me know what is that, Tony. How does this family feel about having or keeping this? I personally don't, so I can't give you any opinion on that, mate. But if anyone has, please do share your opinion and answer this to Tony. I know whatever is said is not financial advice. Absolutely. Absolutely, mate. Who knows any more, poor man to rich man? From Mike. There we go. So you can see Nvidia, for example, it was trading below the actually on the support level at $175.05. Right now, it's in the past, right? And we even broke above the resistance of $182.01. So, my target is still 185. The way it looks like, we can hit it. The highest of today, Nvidia was at $184.41, close to the target of 185.07 cents. But if we do, there's two case scenarios, guys, and I'm always going to present that because I'm giving you signals. If you see this, this will follow, and if we see this, this will follow. So there you go. If we retest the target at $185.07, then we could possibly go back down and break and touch the support level at 182. If we do break below the $182, then I'm anticipating back the 170s zone and the support level 175. But if we do break above the $185.07, which is the target, then we can anticipate to go further up to the next target, which is $200. And I don't know, is it possible to hit it by the end of the year? From the way it looks, Nvidia is going massively crazy. Like, they invest big time. They are they're trying their best to deliver their products, make deals and everything. So who knows? We can't be 100% sure. So I can't really say anything about it. If I see the signal of breaking above, then I will anticipate the target of $200. If not, then the next signal is going to be what happens here. Let's read a little bit about the comments. I'm not invested in SIB, Tony. I stay away from meme coins, brother. Mike, yeah, not sure here either. I just keep staring at the window. At least if it is a nice view, bro, that's all that matters, right? Yes, Sibarium. Okay. Vanessa, YouTubers were pushing Shiba Inu like crazy. That's the noise. Absolutely. Absolutely. I never bought any of these because I don't like play money with my real money. Lol. Gotcha. There you go. Absolutely. The truth. Vanessa, thank you. Looking out windows is good. Okay, I appreciate it, sub. Immense supply and market cap. The primary barrier is Shiba Inu's massive circulating supply of over 590 trillion tokens. For SHIB to reach $1, its market cap would need to be approximately at a $589 trillion. Wow. Alex, do you have a bell to ring for closing bell? Just asking. We're about 4 minutes from the close. No, not really. I don't have any bell. If you want one, I can have one. I don't really mind. So yes, we are 3 minutes before we close. So that's why the charts are here, to be honest. We are closing for Nvidia above $182.01, which is a good signal. And tomorrow we have to see if it's going to touch the target and retrace back, or if it touched the target and break above. I'll have to cover that on the live, so we can be we can have more transparency. Now, AMD is close to the resistance of $163.32. There's again two possible case scenarios. If we do break above it or open above it tomorrow, then I will anticipate the next two resistances, $166.99 and the $174.02. If not, and we come back down, it's all depending if we do touch and go. So if we do touch the $150.75 and then bounce back up, shape V, or if we do break below it, then I will still anticipate the $132.55. I don't have any news, I think, on AMD, so yeah. Literally, it's all about technical analysis right now, because we don't know. We might be sleeping and then boom, news come in and we haven't been updated. I'm going to do for Jerry and Elba Iron before I do Apple and Tesla. Iron broke above the resistance of $40.08. As I said on a previous video, it was about around here, I think, if I remember correctly. It was around $30, $33, something like that. And I said, it looks bullish. It looks bullish momentum because we broke above the pattern of this one, and it formed a new pattern, purely bullish. But it goes really, really fast up, and that scares me, right? The market is greedy right now. There is uncertainty. There is fear from our side. Tariffs, rate cuts, which is inflationary, inflation up, unemployment rate, unemployment claims, debt, right? I don't find any reasonable way to think why the market is all-time high and keeps going all-time high. I don't get it. So I'm just waiting, right? I'm investing into gold and silver. I'm just waiting, and when the right time comes, I'm going to go crazy. So what do we have? What do we have? I sold some of my AMD but kept a few. It dropped a lot and I'm looking for it to go back up. Yes, absolutely. It's a great company, right? Long term, the fundamentals are amazing. Iron was on a great run today. It was. But look at this gap. We have to fill it in, right? This gap here, it needs to be filled in. So I'm going to put the resistance at the all-time high that it reached today, which was, let me find it, $43. And I'm going to put it as green, lock it, so I'm not going to be able to move it. And then our resistance now moves as a support. So I'm going to have to look, right? We are in undiscovered waters right now. And the only reason I place one line for resistance because it was the all-time high and then it came back. So if we do push above it or break above it or open above it, then we can form a new resistance. But if that's a test of the all-time high and then it comes back down, possibly because we have to fill it in. It might go sideways, right? No one can know for sure. I hope that covers it. Ladies and gentlemen, the market to a point is closed for the day. Thank you, Vanessa, for the market bell. Appreciate it. So, as you can see here, it shows you the aftermarket, right? But what matters on the stock market is not what happens on the aftermarket or the pre-market. It's on the technical analysis, actually. Let me rephrase. On the technical analysis, when people are doing it, and I've learned that, is that they don't take the time after the market. They don't take the time before the market. They take the time from open till close. And that's how we read the charts. So I'm going to go a little bit to Apple. Apple, look at that. Look at that. Like if I buy that now, I'd be crazy a little bit. And I'm saying about myself, not anyone else. I'd be crazy because it's going really fast up and for no reason. Like, what's going on? And it's pure greed. There you go. It's answering it. It's pure greed, right? If you, in my opinion, I'm gonna wait, right? I don't mind if I lose profits or anything like that, or I could have made that, or if I invested on that. Doesn't matter. What matters is what you do, right? And what I do is wait. So there is a gap here to fill in. Also, if we do push above, or actually, let me restart it. We might retest the $259.95. Let me drink a little bit of water. It's hard to speak, honestly. So, oh God, it's really hard work, honestly, guys. Guarantee, but improvement. If we don't push it now, we're never gonna be able to speak it tomorrow. So, what I'm expecting, we might touch $259.95 and then head back down. But if we don't and we break above it, then we're going to all-time highs, and then we will be able to form new resistances. I don't have any more comments for now. Although, if we do retest the 248.94 and we don't break below it, then I'm anticipating to go back up. If we do, for some reason, open below it or break below it and we close below it, then I'm anticipating, and then I'm seeing a really nice all-time high and come back down. So I hope that covers it. And a little bit Tesla. Tesla is up, another great gap to fill in, right? And you can see, I still have Tesla's, oh my God, I still have the pattern, right? And it's 1, 2 times, 3 times, right? And it kept going down, and then it had to break above it, right? That's for the Tesla back then. Let's discuss now about Tesla now. So, if we do open and continue opening this week above $427.18, I'm anticipating the $463.78. But do I think that's a scary moment? Yes, there is greed. Again, I'm gonna say it, there is greed. So there is a possibility if we break below it and if we open below it, then to go backwards to the $377.94, right? Again, invest smart, don't go greedy mode, and just respect your hard work and your hard earned money. And this is my opinion, actually, because this is what I do, right? Look at that. It will keep going up. So, do we have any single stock, crypto, anyone? Oh, crypto XRP. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've heard so much about crypto, about XRP and Bitcoin that, oh, it's crashing. And I'm like, what are you on about? I've seen videos today for that reason. And I was like, what are you on about? Like, let me break it down. Why XRP went down? Simple. They had $1 billion worth of XRP gone, right? And it's in the discussion of Elon Musk and Donald Trump. I don't have that confirmation, so I'm not gonna be but I know from fact that $1 billion of worth of XRP gone, and that's why the XRP went down. But look at that beautiful thing that happened. We have another retest at 2.73. We broke below it, and it came to $2.69. If you bought at that price, I think it's good and great because you bought at a great price. Even if it goes to $3, you're still going to have profit, right? It's better to not buy it at $3 because then you would have loss. Then you will have to wait until it goes back up to cover that loss, right? Remember, 95% of people, traders, lose their money, but that statistics scare people. People need to start saying, how can I become the 5%? Learn, right? It's not hard. It's actually hard work, right? But people are smart, right? You can do this. If I did it, what stops you? So right now I've got turned all the green resistances, all the resistances back to green, the support into red, and so and so and so. So if it carries on going down, we will find out if we have another retest of the $2.73. If it breaks below and continues to go below, I will expect the $2.60 and the $2.47, $2.60 and $2.47. But I think we're closing to the second pattern here, right? And you can see it. This whole place here, it's one pattern. We broke above it, we went to the $3.16, and then we came back, right? We might go now sideways a little bit, but it's all about this line. Again, this support level, oh my God, the $2.73. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 6 times this support level. Like, mind-blowing, right? So 95% of people lose their money because they don't put the time, they don't put the effort, the hard work to learn, and they just listen to the noise. That's how much the noise affects the percentage, right? Learn what you're doing. Resistances, support levels, candles, patterns, lines, everything, right? Information, any news you can find about XRP, it can help you towards your investment. The more you know, the less the risk, the less the percentage of the risk. Simple. So, do we have anything anyone wants to speak about specific stock, crypto, anything, or should I move into Bitcoin? So, if you hear guys that oh USA is going down, bankrupt, blah 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 blah, right? That's the reason that XRP sold. $1 billion worth of XRP gone. That's why. Nothing more, nothing less. So, unless if someone has more news and I haven't, I'll respect that. We can provide it and we can give transparency. Now, Bitcoin. There we go. Bitcoin. Again, retest at $112,000, 401. It is down below that support level. So now we turn it into resistance, right? And again, I'm presenting you daily time frame, not minute, not 5 minutes, not 30 minutes, daily. And then we will move, after I finish the Bitcoin, I will move towards what I want to show you guys. So if we continue going below, then I'm anticipating the $106,000, 393, right? But for now, we are a little bit far away from this as a retest, right? I'm gonna go a little bit back to NVIDIA to show you what I wanted to show you. Let's go to the monthly. Look at that. Look at that, right? Actually, let me present it to you there. We have the shape, right? I can't explain it further. Oh, the wrong button, right? V shape. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 months bullish, green, and 2 neutral signals, right? From that, we can start going back, right? It's neutral. It's a neutral signal that followed by a bullish signal, right? But news can affect the market, right? Remember, we've got Jerome Powell talking. We've got unemployment claims. We've got home sales. We've got a lot of news this week. So technical analysis is only like a 15%. Your strategy, the news, everything is 50, 60, 70, 80% of what is happening, right? There was a percentage, hold on a minute. There is 50% is the strategy, 30, 35% is the news, and then the 10, 15% is the charts, it's the technical analysis, right? And that's because we can't predict the market. If someone turns around and says to you, oh, I'm 100% sure it's gonna go there, provide me the facts. Provide me the facts, bro. You know, I never listen to people because I've been there, I've done that, I've lost money. So not again. AMD, I think it does the same. 1 second, there you go. I don't think it shows me right now. V-shape, right? What is going on with the market? Greed. And that's why I'm staying out. Gold, silver. That's it. So I don't see. Did you guys leave me alone now? There is no comments. Like nobody wants a technical analysis for a stock. What else? BBAI. Let's do the BBAI. Let's go to day. Look at that. Oh my days. Oh my days. I've never seen something like that in the market, honestly. It's actually nice. It got me my profits and everything, right? I love it. But I don't know what to say. I can't really have an answer. And now my 80% every single time that I'm saying I have 80% when I'm doing technical analysis, it's going to like, I don't know. But there are still both case scenarios. like right now, $7.10 is the resistance. If we do open above it or break above it, then I will anticipate the $7.80. If though we don't, we can easily form an L, a Greek L, by the way, right? A Greek L. We can easily go from here to here, right? Which I'm not sure what is going to happen. There is greed, there is uncertainty, there is fear, there is tariffs, there is inflation. The market is unpredictable right now. And imagine if you can't be 100% sure with the market, right? And we say like you can be like 50%, you can be 60%, 80, 70, whatever. Imagine now how down it goes because you can't see what is going on. So if we do break below the 690, then I'm anticipating to go bearish. I'm here, I'm here listening and learning. I thought you guys left me alone, that's why. I'm only joking, I'm only joking. What about KMI? KMI, let's see, what is KMI? KMI. Kinder Morgan. Okay, okay, okay. Right, so let's see the pattern here. We take it from the dot in there. There we go. And then you've got that's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. So there should be a breakout, right? And let me see how many resistances and support levels we can find. Yeah, that's one line. We're close to the line of the support. We've got, oh, we got so many red here. All right, let me see. Right, we've got another one here. There you go. Because it touches 1, 2, almost 3. I will take USAR sub. I will. Looking promising with rare earths. Absolutely, you can never go wrong with rare earths. And you said it as well, sub. That's great. So, what I would say, Mike, just a quick one from this what I can see here, and let me put it like that. From what I can see, we've got in 23 days earnings report. I saw now after 3 fails, they actually the last earnings it was nothing changed, so it came as positive. And what I would say is if we do open tomorrow below the 27.18, then I'm anticipating the $26.74. If not, then I will be putting a resistance at around here. Why? I'll explain you now. As you can see, we've got this red candle, right? And then we fall down massively, right? So that's one signal. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 signals, right? And it was just going up and down, up and down. Nothing major, nothing massively. So I would say that if we do open above the $27.18, then I'm anticipating the test of 27.85. And if we do break above it, then we're going to another resistance, which is from what I can see. Let me see. I would put 28.72, and then I would put this one here. I'll explain it now why. So the 28.72, again, same reason that look at this test here, right? And we came down and we came back up and then down. We keep breaking above and below and above and below every single time from what I can see. So if we do open above the 20, if we do break above the 27.85, my first resistance is at $28.72. And if we carry on breaking these resistances, I'm expecting the $29.41. But remember, we have the earnings report in 23 days, which can affect massively the stock, right? Also, we've got the three news. Fed, Jerome Powell speaking. We've got the unemployment claims. We've got lots of other covers. Can't remember the names of all of them. Which one I'm forgetting? The home sales, right? Real estate can affect massively the market because of the economy. As I said before, the economy of United States has gone massively up the debt. The economy actually is down. So just because the market is, and that's why I'm saying fear. I've got fear towards the market because it's greed, right? It's pure greed. Because how are you going all-time highs when you are in so much debt, right, as a country? And I'm not saying something negative about it. I'm just explaining what do I think. So a couple of weeks ago, when I covered the debt for United States, Japan, China, and stuff, right? The debt it was at $34 trillion, and between 2 weeks' time, it went to $37 trillion. Why? Because this year only, in 9 months, they've printed $500 billion. So it's debt. I explained the value of money is debt. I've learned it from Robert Kiyosaki, but I did my own research as well. Because if someone says something, if you don't research it, you will not. You might not get the point, right? And I don't. Most of the times, if I don't do my own research, I don't understand why they're saying it. Why are you saying, for example, like, why are you saving money when they are printing money? I never understood that. And it wasn't maybe the time, but now I understood it. So how the market is reacting like that? How can you go up, right? How are you performing up? And that's because there is greed. Because the stock market is not the image of the economy of a country. China is in debt, Japan is in debt, USA is in debt, Greece, Europe is in debt. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I hope that covers you, mate, for the technical analysis. I'm only gonna be playing between 2-3 resistances and 2-3 support levels because there's no point to go further to the future, you know. But you can ask me anytime and I will give you my honest opinion and what I see on the charts. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. All I really have is VU, SPC, eVTOL, SHIB, Shiba Inu, and some meme coins. I need to get rid of Open to learn and invest in other companies, but need to do research first. Yeah, I mean it's hard job, it's hard work. There's so many opportunities out there, Tony. Honestly, and like I've never searched about quantum computing or quantum in general, because I was stuck with Nvidia, and then I started learning BBAI, a person from work that had invested his own money. He introduced me to BBAI, and that's the beauty of it. We learn from each other, mate. So could be a long-term play with GOVT backing. Thanks, Alex. Thank you again, Mike. MP Materials has geo. Is that government? Is that what you're saying, Saab? Government, GOVT backing. I'm assuming, yeah. Just short term you're using, and doubled its price since July 9th. Supplies 100% of the magnets in the Western Hemisphere. American company. There we go. You want to cover USAR. Let's see USAR. And as you can see, Mike, as well, the patterns and everything, the lines will stay there, mate. So we can jump anytime you want. ASM, AS, hold on, what did I say? USAR. Sorry, sir. USAR. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Um, Again, in this kind of stocks, guys, the resistances and support can be massive, like can be loads. So I'm going to place one here, which is the all-time high. Let me see. I'm going to place another one around here. See, no, I'm going to that because the red line. I'm going. Oh, we are close. We are close to that resistance here. I'm going here and got a gap over there. Let's see. Got another one here, which is a beautiful one. Let me see. Where did I put it? There. Yes, that's it. Right. So that is going to be working as support, that three as resistances, and then I'd be putting here, to be honest, because I see something interesting, which is, oh, I was about to show you with my fingers, and I'm like, I'm on the live, I can't show on the fingers. So as you can see here, that's the interesting part, right? You've got continuation downwards, then you've got a breakout, and then again going down, and then you have same kind of pattern, right? And then that's gonna be beautiful support level. So for USAR sub, what I'm going to say is that we had a retest at $16.50. We could possibly break above it this week or open above it. And if we do, I'm expecting the $17.62 to be hit. And then if we break that as well, if we break above, then I'm anticipating the $20, which is going to be a retest at the all-time high we had on 17th of March 2025, mate. But if we do, for some reason, and that's another scenario, if we do retest, let me find that. If we do retest this support level, then we can bounce back up, right? So that support level is $15.22. But if we don't and we break below it, then I'm expecting to hit the next support level, which is $13.37. For now, I'm going to do something else for this stock here. We've got that, which we are close to break above it. We are close. And then we're going to have here, which it has like 1, 2, 3, 3 green candles it touches. So that's a strong signal over there. So this support level sub, the $15.22, it's a massive and is going to give the signal that we need. If it does break below it, expect to go downwards. We might have a test here, right, and then break above it. But if we do continue breaking below and we pass this yellow line from these green candles, then I'm expecting the $13.37, mate. Yes, thank you, Alex and family. You're very welcome, Tony. It's good to have you here, mate. And it's speculative still, so I would not recommend buying a lot. Good to keep an eye on it, though. Yes, absolutely. See, that's the beauty of technical analysis, right? If you have a lot to watch, you lose track on it. But if you have like 1, 2, 3 shares, 4 shares, and you keep a track on them, you will never lose a signal or anything like that. But I'm more happy and willing to anytime you ask me, mate, I'm more than happy to do that. And that's on a day time frame. So it keeps rebounding off the 50-day moving average. What's the 50-day average, Sub? I know it's a silly question that I'm making it. Put in the 50-day moving average. If I do put that, I'm going to lose all this and it's going to shrink. So let me do something else. Look at that. Look at that. That's the beauty of having multiple platforms, right? USAR. There you go. USA Rare Earth. So I can say the 52-week low, it was $5.56, and the 52-week high, which I showed you, it was. Am I lagging a little bit or not? Oh, no. Okay. I got stressed over there. So the 52 high, it's this one here, mate, from 17th of March, and then we can do another thing here, but that's not gonna show me anything. Like, look, that's not matching, like, kinda. And let me see if we can make it work. Let me see. Let's put the work. Yeah, that's going long. But it doesn't mean that it's not matching, right? That goes long. There you go. Right? That goes long. And we're going into next year as well, right? So it all depends between this gap here by the end of the year what is going to happen. So is that covering? I hope so. Because it has a lot of touches on the downside, and it has only like 1, 2, and then it has 1, 2, 3, I'd say. See, we're missing something here. We are. Let me see. Do that. Yeah, it's losing a little bit the signal here, I think. Or we could do that as well, and then we continue. And then boom. Yeah, so we might have a breakout, the $16.50, and we might push further to the $17.62. And I would say because pure of the greed, because I can't justify that. Like, I can't justify the stock market going up. Like, I'm gonna say it again. We've got inflation. We've got tariffs, which is inflationary. We've had rate cuts, which is inflationary. You've got $37 trillion debt. We've got all-time highs. I don't get it. But you know, I made my choice. It's up to you guys. I'm only here to present you with the best of my ability, anything I can. So yeah. And so we just put a little music. Let's put a little music, just to break the atmosphere. There we go. That's a great song. For 2 reasons. Because the song says, I don't need recognition, because if you're doing the right thing, you're gonna have that, right? And I'm on a journey. So I am on a journey, but so are you. You are stuck with me. So the US government has demonstrated support for the domestic rare earth industry, including significant investments in the critical mineral supply chain and equity. Okay. I didn't know that. There's so many things that I don't know. Don't get me wrong, guys. No one can know everything, and that's the beauty of the stock market. That there's so many opportunities out there. There's so many news, and it's crazy, right? This is why this community here, this family, is trying to avoid the noise out there, and we're trying to provide the best details together. So I'm going to put that. If you haven't subscribed, consider yourself subscribing. Click on the button down below, turn on the notifications so you can be updated with our lives when I'm going live, or when we are going live with a podcast, or when I'm uploading a new video. You don't want to miss. It's for free, literally. And I'm not manipulating, I'm not creating chaos, I'm not causing any drama. I'm only here to show you my journey, guys. So I hope you enjoy the lives and the videos so far. We had a blast on the last podcast. You're going to see it over here, and over here you're going to see the playlist. So is it a bit too loud? Okay. Let's turn it off. Apologies. So yeah, it's for free. I'm given the opportunity to join into a server for free for a limited time, and the packages that I'm making, I want to be the best out there, right? And Discord is going to be in all packages for free. Consider it, right? So I might make only one price. I'm still in process, right? It's something new for me. I've never dealt with it. I've been moderator onto Twitch and YouTube. I've been moderator into servers. I recently found out how to build servers. Imagine that, right? Working into servers and not actually making the question, how am I making a server? And now that I needed it, boom, we got it. So smash the like button, Tony, my man. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. So there you go. As Tony said, give me a thumbs up if you think that is worth your time and with the effort that I'm putting, and we grow together. So that's all I can say, guys. All I can say is that I had more news coming in. So that's about USAR. Let's see gold. Where is it? I think it's going further up. It keeps pushing. I love that. Honestly, guys, the feeling of when you invest in something and it pays you off, amazing. But also, it's a blessing. Never forget that. Never take anything for granted. Hard work, blessing, and be grateful for the food, the roof, and the job other people don't have. And I'm gonna say it, right? I don't really mind. This is the biggest goal of this channel. I want to provide something that no one provided to others. It's not only about receiving, it's about giving. It's about reaching back and pull someone back, right? Pull someone back to stand to their feet, or put a smile on their face, or anything like that. So I know I'm gonna make it. Hard work. It might take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. I'm still gonna carry on. I love what I do, and no matter how much I'm gonna get from it as a business or anything, I'm gonna give back, right? And there are charities in place and I can't do it on my own. But that's the beauty of having a powerful community, an amazing one, and family, because we all have been through tough times. We all have been alone into tough times. And you know what? On this server, you might be like struggling or anything like that, and you might be like, let me send a message. And someone reaches back to you, and you start a conversation, and it helps you. So why not? It's for free. So I'm going to put the link. Whoever wants to join in, please feel free to click it, join, and we will welcome you with love and respect. And no matter what's you might not want to have anything to do with stock market. That's fine. You can still be part of the Discord. You can still be part of this channel. It's a community that's going to do amazing things. I'm just saying that, I'm promising that, and I'm going to put all my hard work. So there we go. I'm going to continue a little bit about it with the second news that I received. Musk's XAI unveils new reasoning model, Grok 4 Fast. So we used large-scale reinforcement learning to maximize the intelligence density of Grok 4 Fast. XAI said in a post on its website, in our evaluations, Grok 4 Fast achieves comparable performance to Grok 4 on benchmarks while using 40% fewer thinking tokens on average. Like other reasoning models, such as OpenAI's GPT-5, Grok 4 Fast switches, Grok 4 Fast switches between a smart and cost-effective model and a deeper reasoning model, while also offering responses via its non-reasoning model. Right? We discussed on the last podcast about AI as well. We discussed about the right time to start is now. And everything happens for a reason. Guarantee. Everything happens for a reason. And sometimes we learn a lesson, and sometimes we get an experience, and sometimes it's a happy time, sad time, anything. Everything, though, I see it as opportunities to learn. So according to recently released findings from LM Arena, XAI said Grok 4 Fast outperforms models such as OpenAI's O3 search, Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro grounding, GPT-5 search, and others, citing its superior reasoning efficiency and intelligence density enable it to surpass much larger models on real-world search-related tasks. Last week, it was reported that XAI was in talks to raise $10 billion at a $200 billion valuation. Okay, I mean, that sounds like really great and promising. However, I told you it's hard to speak. Musk responded to that and said XAI is not raising any capital right now. Musk has previously said that Tesla could invest in XAI. That's the 2, 3, 4 news that I wanted to share you tonight, along with the technical analysis. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found the technical analysis, it might seem different than anyone else. I'm just trying to present it as simple as possible, give both perspectives, that if we get the signal of breaking below a support level, then we have all the reason to believe that we are going towards the next support level and going bearish. That's the first scenario, right? The second scenario is always if we do break above a resistance, then we're heading towards the next resistance, right? And we're going bullish. But in both scenarios, you can have retests, right? It's up to you to monitor it. And some people might say, oh, Alex, I don't want to monitor. That's fine, but you're increasing your risk, right? I had a friend saying to me like, Oh, I knew a person, I don't know what was that person, a friend of them or something like that, and they go like, oh yeah, they bought so many shares and they left them and they had the check after a year and after 5 years, and I'm like, what? If and I put this simple, right? If you are in profit in a year, let's put a circle number, 5 grand, and then by the time you check it, that went to $1,000 profit. You lost four. Why would you do that? And that's why I know it's hard work, but guys, nothing comes with the easy way. It has to be hard. Leave your comfortability zone, the comfortable zone. In order to get comfortable, you need to be uncomfortable, and I'm going to say it as many times as possible on lives or videos or anything. That's I've learned with the hard way so many things. I've got the privilege right now to have really supportive people around me, really successful people around me as well. And by successful people, I don't mean like famous people or anything like that. Every person here might have their own business or not. To me, they are successful because I can get information from them, new experiences in life that I haven't received, and they can make me better, and hopefully I can make them better too, right? That's the beauty of learning it together and from each other. So I want this to be the message of the night to me, to the USA, to be the message of the day. And Sab, I want to read the comment. You have put loads of thumbs up. I appreciate you, man. You know, like I appreciate every single person in here. And then the times that me and Sab have stayed, I have stayed awake. He have stayed with me because the difference of the time and stuff. And I remember when I started this journey, him and MSK were pushing me and my best friend, and they wanted to see me starting, right? And more people came along. And I love every single one of them, right? And I wouldn't change anything. And if I had to do it again, I would do it again. So I stayed, uh, I was awake and I said, right, guys, I'm going to head to bed to sleep and I'll fix everything else tomorrow. That was the first day of building the server. I went to bed, I couldn't sleep. It was just something just, you know, itching me. And I'll come back to that comment, mate. I'll come back to that comment. Um and I wrote a message on general chat and I said, guys, there's no way I'm gonna sleep. Like I tried for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I can't, right? That moment, I took it as, you know what? Something is telling you, get up, work harder, and you will find out with the people that you have around you. You have them, they will help you. Ask for help, right? And Sab called me, gave me a call, and he goes like, "What's up, buddy?" And I'm like, I can't really understand. I can't figure out the security measures on Discord, mate. Like I've got an AI bot that is supposed to control my Discord, and I can't figure it out. I don't know if it's working or not. Oh, days. That's it. That was the beginning of this beauty, and it's amazing. It's a blessing. So, Sab, I'm going to give you shout outs, mate, every single time. To MSK, to Jerry and Elba, to Wingo, to Walker, to Yestin, to Vanessa, to everyone, everyone, guys. So I'm never gonna be able to forget the moment and how we started, with who we started, and how many people we started. And in order for me to keep a track of who we started with, I'm preparing badges that when, for example, when we reach to 200 subscribers and maybe 200 members on Discord, and then to 500, then to 700, then to 1,000, then right when the number is going up, you should never forget the people you start with, the people that they stood by you and also the new people, right? Learn, not learn. I'm not gonna say learn. I want to keep my respect towards everyone. Everyone is allowed to have their own opinion. We live in a world where people punch you because you have a different opinion. We are all human beings. We're supposed to improve. And to me, to my channel, I promise you guys, and to my Discord, to the server, you are free to speak your mind, to say your opinion, although in a respectful way, no swearing, no judging, and stuff like that. So other than that, feel free. Silly questions. I make loads. You know how many times I got judged because I've made silly questions? Not in here, but in my life. I never cared. So why would you? Why would you allow someone to point a finger and say, oh, this is a silly question? What's the point? Right? We're here to learn, right? And make the silly question. Because from silly questions, I have got really good, not advices, opportunities, right? You can create something from small. Doesn't matter how big or small or anything like that it is. Everything is valuable. That's what I've learned. That's what I want to suggest out there, and that's what I'm bringing you. So I hope you guys. Let me drink a little bit of water, and then we're going to wrap this up. Before we wrap this up, though, does anyone want any other stock? Anything at all? Let me know. I'll wait. And Sub says, keep up the good work, Alex. We get better every day. Small improvements daily, brother. Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you and I love you. And you saw it. Vanessa, I thank you for correcting me that I wasn't sharing the main screen. And I'm not gonna delete the video. I'm not gonna edit it. I'm going to put it out there because I messed it up. I've learned about it. Everyone here got my back. I got their back, and we made all this live stream, right? Doesn't matter if you fail. I've said it on a podcast. Doesn't matter if you fail. Learn how to get back up. The schools are teaching you how to that failure is something negative. I can never think of a time when I was born and before I start walking, I never fall. Do you guys think that you learn how to walk without falling down? Do you learn how to ride a bicycle without falling down? Do you know how to play football without falling down? Any sports? Right? Look at all these athletes. All these athletes have fallen down countless times. People in life. So my message: get back up and chase what you want, right? Because it's your life, no one else, right? Do what you love. Hope you will join this server and this amazing community. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you enjoyed the mistake that I did by not sharing the main screen, but we're here to learn. So, the only silly question is the one you don't ask. You covered me, brother. You covered me. Energy fuels. Absolutely. 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 Right? There's going to be more messages, so stay tuned, guys. Subscribe to the channel, come join this family, and I will see you on the next live, which is coming tomorrow with more news. Until then, enjoy the rest of the night. Whoever wants to reach me, to reach back on me on Discord, you are more than free to do that. I'm going to share the Discord link so you can join. And have a good night, have a good rest. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.